I'm in New York City right now, standing outside of a Palestine protest, and today we're going to be asking these students why they are protesting. Because I've seen videos and I don't know if all these students understand exactly why they are here or if they're just joining the crowd. I want to know if they actually understand why they are protesting and see if they can give me any good answers.
Before I get to that, let's speculate. College kids. I was there one point in time, and I understand that a lot of people just want to be a part of something. I'm sure a lot of these kids don't know what they're protesting. I want to say a handful do, but most of them do not. And I'm sure I'm going to get comment sections about all the history, and someone's going to counter it, and it's going to be someone else is going to give me another answer that's going to be way different. I hear so many different answers.
What are you guys out here protesting for?
No comment.
Why are you guys out here today?
Speak to the organizers.
Why can't I wanted to ask you though.
Official statements from the organizers only.
In the simplest terms, why are you guys protesting? Why are you guys protesting today?
I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea if we...
Why are you guys protesting?
Just to be a part of the cause.
That's it right there. They don't know what. They just want to be a part of something, right?
And what's the cause?
Yeah, I'm not the right person to talk to either.
It's because you're clueless and you don't know what you're doing, why you're there. You just think, oh, those people are bad. I want to be on the side that's good.
It's not our job to talk. We're just here to support. We're not the spokespeople of this event. This is the wrong people to talk to.
I'm not asking for the spokesperson. I'm just asking why you guys are protesting.
You're allowed to speak freely, you know. Speak for yourself.
This is...
Even though we would call the police if we're in trouble, the police are a repressive system. They do not do any good for any community. They are not stopping crime. Police arrive after crime has been committed. We fund the police as if they solve all the community's problems. We should defund the police and put that money towards community resources like mental health, drug addiction rehabilitation, schools, community programs, and it would keep people out of committing crimes. The cops, all they do is try to get as many brown and black people into the prison system because mass incarceration these days is really just modern day slavery. So even if I might call the cops if I need help, the cops, the police, the way that system runs. The police do more bad than they do good.
But you would call them if you needed help?
Yes.
So why?
Okay, first of all, stay on topic. This is a completely different topic. Like, why are you there to support Palestine? Like, why are you there? But she just went on a tangent about something completely different. But of course, at the end, if you get in trouble, you're going to call the cops. Of course you will. Of course you will.
Why are you guys protesting today?
I don't want to talk to press, I'm sorry.
They don't really want to talk. Why are you guys protesting here today?
I don't want to do this, sorry.
We're asking people why they are protesting here today.
Because I want to see empire fall.
What empire?
From the U.S. to Israel. The empire that's propped up by capitalism.
And
Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, free Haiti, free Hawaii, free Puerto Rico. Liberation for all.
The Haiti one just was taken over by warlords. So how do you expect them to be free? That means military intervention.
And why are they giving out masks right now? Are they trying to cover everyone's faces? And why do you guys have the mask on right now?
Because, well, there's a police state, basically, in New York. There are CCTV cameras littered all throughout, and if Fordham admin see me at this protest with my face or my tattoos, which I've been trying to hide, I have very visible tattoos, they have the ability to recognize me and suspend me from the university for speaking out against the apartheid state of Israel.
Okay.
It's not a bad move when you're trying to protest for a cause that you believe in, and you're a student. And of course, the administration sees that they're going to suspend you, expel you, whatever. That's why a lot of them have masks, so that makes sense. It's not like they're scared of COVID or anything. They're just trying to hide their identity, but want to protest without consequences or fewer consequences, such as, of course, get in trouble with the school.
And if they do not divest, will you guys be willing to drop out of this university?
Well, that's the issue, is that I am here for a better education, and if I don't receive this education, in some ways I feel like I'm not doing my duty to the world by bettering that myself and bettering the world through my knowledge about these injustices throughout the world.
And what percentage of these students do you believe actually know why they're protesting?
100%.
Oh. Things are going to change when these kids grow up, they get a job, and they see like how much they're being taxed. All the hard work they put in is being taxed, and you're looking at how much goes to the government, and like, dude, this is what you're protesting, all these socialist programs. Yeah, it's going to cost money, your money, right? And then, you know, the backpedaling starts happening. But that 100% of these students are under the same alignment of what they're protesting? No, they don't.
Maybe 90 at the lowest.
Do you know why you are protesting here today?
Yes.
And what is that reason?
No comment.
Why can only the organizers speak about what's going on here?
No comment.
Okay, this makes me suspicious. Like, only the organizers can talk. So, are people given in to having their own speech suppressed? Given in to authority? Because it's like kind of contradicting of like, you know, let the empire fall, this and that. And then too much authority, but you're given in to authority. So it's very contradictory.
Why not?
No comment.
We will not stop. We will not rest. It's closed. Divest. We will not stop. We will not rest. It's closed. Divest.
What would you like them to divest from? What would you like them to divest from?
Fordham hasn't. They don't release where they're putting any of their money. It's very secretive, and so we want them not only to divest, but more importantly, disclose.
Is that the main reason why you guys are here? Because you want the school to divest from
Do you have a press
organizations?
pass?
I'm just an independent person here.
I'm sorry, I don't think I'm supposed to talk to you.
Who tells you guys you can't speak to other people?
It's not like that.
Why are you guys protesting here today?
Because there's a genocide going on of the Palestinian people, and 17,000 people have been killed.
Hey, she's letting me talk to her. And so why are you protesting today?
Again, because like 17,000 people have been killed, so that's why. And for the school to divest in funding companies that are providing Israel with weapons and arms.
And what companies would you guys like the school to divest from?
That's all.
Do you
She was getting somewhere. You know, getting into details. I don't know if they were factual, but at least a conversation was going on. And, you know, me, I'm being genuine. I'm genuinely curious. Because, of course, you know, we're being fed just like one-way media. I would like to know actual facts. Not just blurts. People just love to blurt things. Because I'm always going to challenge them, like, okay, if this is what you believe, can you provide me with some sources? And that's, most people just kind of stop after that and say no comment, walk away, like most of these people are.
you think the majority of these college students know exactly why they are protesting?
The majority of them know nothing. I grew up in Israel. I moved here 27 years ago. I've been to explosions. I've been to the shit. I don't believe in any God. I don't believe in any government. I believe in people. None of those people got their info. Okay? This is something that's been going on for years. None of them has anything to do with it, and none of them is going to lose anything where my parents sit under missiles. Not bullets, missiles. So what I think about, I think that's what white kids in America do. We have a country that's so good here, buddy, that we have time to bitch and moan and other shit, and you don't need to sit in the shelter and hope it's not landing on you. That's the reality of it.
And do you think any of these students would be willing to go to where the problem is actually happening there in...
100% no. To basically take it over the school, that's like me taking over an apartment. This is a little more... Same thing, we had the riots here, and everybody started breaking into stores. That's not a protest anymore. They've been screaming for days. Nobody's listening. I haven't seen anything done on any level. You know, not even our government, so...
Yeah, do you think there will be any results to these protests? Or?
Absolutely not. No one in Israel sees this. They see this 2 minutes a day. No one got even electricity to see this. If you want to know your shit, know your shit.
Yeah.
That's all. Like every piece of history. Nothing is black and white.
And you're...
It's always fascinating when you hear people from those areas and know what life is like. Because here in the US, we're so coddled. We have not had anything terrible since 9/11, where we experienced, you know, planes crashing, and we said never forget, which it seems like we did forget, right? We got attacked by an extremist Muslim terrorist. And who's occupying Gaza? It's extremist terrorist, Hamas, right? But what's strange is, like, if I were to come approach this, because I have to say, for the most part, I am ignorant. I really don't know exactly what they're protesting for. That's what I'm ignorant about. But I'd like to know. I want a different school of thought. Because for me, I'm like, this looks ridiculous, but I'm all open ears. Maybe you can change my mind. I'd like to know. But if you're saying no comment, whatnot, what are you protesting? Do you even know what the cause is? What is it that you're a part of? Is there like an exclusivity of something that's going on here that I'm not aware of? Only special people in college only know the secret sauce about something, and you're not able to share it to anyone? Keep in mind, I'm under no stance about this. With the whole Israel, Gaza, Palestine, any of that. I just say, don't let any other countries interfere. Just let these two duke it out. Figure it out. They're going to call it genocide, this and that. These two have always been fighting. It's the Middle East. They always fight. They are always after each other.
Simplest terms, why are you guys protesting right now?
I'm not going to give you like a specific answer. I have my own reasons. Many other people have their own reasons.
That's the problem right there, right? They don't even know what they're doing it for. No one does. Everyone's so unique, special, whatever. Oh my God.
We feel a sense of responsibility. Some of our tuition goes to that.
And do you believe these students are standing up for the right cause?
Certainly, I do believe that these students stand up for the right cause, and the same do I. I stand up for Palestine because I believe that everything that was done to Palestine from the very beginning is wrong, and not only wrong for Palestine, it's wrong for the Jewish people. It is fueling this endless cycle of bloodshed where everyone suffers.
And what are you guys out here protesting for today?
Sorry, who are you with?
My name's Nick.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to go backtrack a little bit. I wish he had a little bit more about that. This guy looks like a rabbi or something, Jew. And look what he's wearing, right? His Palestine flag around him. And he wants the bloodshed to stop. That's great. Hey, that's somewhere. I like that conversation to go on. Maybe there's something that we all can agree to in this.
Fueling this endless cycle of bloodshed where everyone suffers.
And what are you guys out here protesting for today?
Sorry, who are you with?
My name's Nick Shirley. I'm just a YouTuber.
You're a what?
A YouTuber.
I'm good.
What are you guys protesting for?
So we're protesting for
Well, you're like, nah, I'm good. You know, if you were CNN, sure, but you're not good enough for me.
them to divest from any connection to Israel or supporting the genocide that's going on in Palestine right now.
And would you guys be willing to walk away from this university if they do not divest?
I mean, me personally, I'm already walking away. I'm graduating, so I will be leaving in 2 weeks. I'm not sure if other students feel the same way, but our main goal with this protest is actually not to leave, to physically stay in this place until they divest, which I think is more important than us leaving as students from the university, because I just don't think that us leaving means that we're no longer here to protest. That means we're no longer here to have our voices be heard, so I don't really think that's the most productive.
And where are you from?
So basically, they believe, maybe it's true, because I don't know, that their universities are giving monies to Israel, and Israel's causing these genocides to Gaza. You know, a lot of innocents involved, right? But of course, who's in Gaza is Hamas. And Hamas uses innocent people as human shields. So I hear, right? This is what the news tells me. If I'm wrong, feel free to comment on that.
I don't know. I don't want to talk to people.
Wait, what? Why are you guys here today?
We're not interested in speaking with you.
What are you guys protesting for?
For Palestine. Our college hasn't made a stand yet, and we, as students, are not for it.
Okay, and what are you guys not supporting? What are you guys against here?
The settlement of Palestine by Israel.
Okay. Why do you think a lot of the students here...
Okay, I'd like to know more, right? Because there is some truth that, like, when Israel was first formed after World War II, for basically a homeland for the Jews, more and more of it has been encroached, and less for, I guess, the Palestine people, right? They're getting a smaller share of the land, and I guess by force, if I'm right about the history about it.
Are afraid to talk, or they won't talk to other people that have cameras?
I think it's because the school has been threatening that they would suspend students and like make arrests.
A lot of people are getting doxxed. That means like people are finding out their personal information and they're threatening their personal life, things like that. That's why people are scared and wearing masks.
It's gonna scare us off, but
Is it gonna work?
Not really, no.
How long are you guys willing to stand here for?
Until they, I don't know, like until they do something about it. Until Tanya Tetlow speaks.
We reach an agreement.
What's that agreement gonna be?
We'll have to do some negotiations, but we want like most of the 4 tenets that we just discussed over there, and part of that is condemning Israel, letting the Palestinian student organization have funding and have their club, and the overseas program as well.
All right, real quick, 2 things I want to talk about this. First, it makes more sense that kids don't want to talk to reporters, YouTubers, whatever, because we do live in an age of like social media is everywhere, and universities will look through it, comb through it, see who's been participating, see who these kids are, and then suspend them, like they said, dox, expel them, whatever, right? So there's something against that, to that. Okay, I get it in a way why they're wearing masks and whatnot. That makes more sense to me if the story's true. Second, he said until we reach an agreement. Well, who's we? Basically, I want to know who's we. Okay, with the university, and who are the officials who make these decisions, and who's the leaders of this protest, right? And how can you entrust them to come up with a good agreement to whatever cause you're coming up here with, right? Hey, stop sending the money to Israel. It'll be really interesting to see how that works out. I don't think it will. I'll be blown away if it does, right? If there's like an actual sit-down meeting, let's negotiate. The best thing you can do, sorry to interrupt this again, just stop attending that university. Universities already overcharge students for no real reason other than to price gouge you. Stop going to those universities. Transfer out. Go somewhere else. You have the ability to do so. It's a free country.
Yeah, none of the students want to cause violence. We're just here to get to a solution. So, yeah.
Yep, that was the end of that video. Ultimately, like the core of this problem, I really don't know, right? Like, what's the whole core of the problem of the protests? What's the demands? A lot of them don't want to talk. And I feel like a lot of them are choosing to give up their freedom of speech to another entity, or they just genuinely don't know, and they don't want to sound stupid. Okay, I do know that the whole history of Israel, Palestine, and the Middle East, really, that's involved in this, it's very complicated. And I don't think it's good guy versus bad guy. I don't think it's black and white. It is complicated versus complicated, or bad people versus bad people. I mean, there's really no good guy versus good guy. It is just crazy. It's the Middle East. Something's always going on. Crazy. Some of the most radical ideas come out of there. And I think a lot of this is fueled by social media, like TikTok and whatnot. That just tells people, oh, you should go out there. And keep in mind, the stuff we see in social media, most of it is BS. So you're probably out there protesting to a cause that was probably false to begin with, because you got influenced by something on TikTok. I am one who believes in protesting for a cause, right? As long as it's peaceful, don't cause harm to others, don't destroy property. You know, I'd like to say do your own research, but however, people want their biases confirmed. So they're going to do research on certain websites that are not accredited just to confirm their biases. They're not going to look on the other side. Nevertheless, I believe that all of this is still a distraction of like bigger things that are going on with elites controlling mainstream media, controlling our politicians, and the money that they're just taking out of people. And the protests shouldn't be taken in universities. They should be taken in Washington, D.C. But whatever. I mean, I'm just a guy rambling on YouTube. So if you believe what I say or disagree, feel free to comment below. I do read them. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Take care.